Chào anh em, hôm nay mình tiếp tục con game greedfall. Tập trước thì thằng em mình, thằng em họ Constantine của mình nó bắt đầu bị bệnh rồi. Mình lây nhiễm Melicore. Cậu em chắc cũng sắp die rồi đấy. Game đang đi về nửa cuối thì tiếp tục mở quest lên. Đang lấy lòng tin của anh Petrus và em Siora. Giờ làm tiếp của Petrus nha. Dangerous Pest. Petrus thì đang muốn tìm, chắc có thù gì với bà hoàng hậu á, muốn nắm đầu hoàng hậu. Đức mẹ Cardina rồi, ngoài không biết đi đâu. Có chuyện với Phúc từ Phúc nha, tự xong Petrus đã. Bây giờ mình giả đò là một cái đấu sĩ, gài Cardina vô, gài đức mạng Cardina vô cá cược với mình. Cá cược mình giả thành thua mới lật mặt bả ra. Dưới đâu thấy đâu.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
Thách đấu
champion?
nhà vô địch.
Really? Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah,
Trước là mình
that sounds
có
better.
điều tra về cái
It's true
Ken,
you have
thằng này nó nghi
talent.
ngờ
The
mình.
public does like you. Let me think. There's Briscard,
Briscard.
one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel. Your friends will need to stay in their seats.
Một
As soon as
đấu
you're
một.
ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
Quá dễ.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Bây giờ mình gặp Candy Ken để set up. Ấy, được rồi. Đấy, được không? Được. bí mật Candy Can này.
At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Tới vào ban đêm.
Candy cane. At least not yet.
Nãy giờ ta.
The bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Đừng cho em ngủ. Đăng nhập sau. Time. Phải đây.
We'll wreck you down, black
Vô. Bắn vô. Nhẫn 6 đồng bạc. Thấy đó.
Found it down. Let him down.
Kiếm giá không? 8 đồng. Nặng 3 đấy. 30 đồng nặng 3 đấy luôn. Đi tìm Hurricane.
Found it down. Let him down.
Thế yếu. Cái này mà sao làm cướp được?
You again? What do you want this time?
Muốn cái gì nữa đây? Để bên chút nói hả? It's okay.
Why so defensive? Petrus, you have a proposal to make, I believe.
That's right. I've thought of a little scheme that could make us all very rich. You know me, so you also know I'm quite clever, and that my ideas are always fruitful.
You have a reputation of being a first-class manipulator.
Wait, at least listen to our proposal.
You really take me for an idiot. Gentlemen, teach them not to mess with me again.
Maybe in there. What's the clear this bottle? Pound them down, I scream and let them down. Don't waste them.
And the shining gold How are we going to influence Cornelia's bets without candy cane?
Have faith, my child. Let's start by searching the body. We
Giết
will
luôn.
find a way.
Ố. Chịu. Tình huống bắt buộc. Nghe nói thằng đi là ghét này nè, Recreation qua cuộc đấu rất là đỉnh cao, mình má đỉnh cao, có nên đặt cược cho nó không?
Petrus, your prayers have been answered. This crook had a letter from Cornelia on him and a key.
My child, this letter confirms that our plan may work. Cornelia is interested in your fight.
She also mentioned a secret letterbox for returning the mail. This key probably opens it.
If that is the case, all we have to do is slip in a letter from Candy
có
Cane.
nhắc tới một cái hộp
I've got
thư,
it.
chìa khóa này mở hộp thư đó thôi.
We'll slip a fake one in, advising him to bet on the fact you will hold on for 5 minutes.
This letterbox is probably not far from here.
Wait, my child. I will first write this fake letter for Cornelia.
Petrus, you would make the perfect criminal.
There is no light without shadow. The enlightened knows it, and knows how to guide
Ánh
the
sáng.
righteous ones.
Mà không nào không có bóng tối. Có ánh sáng nè. Tối bóng. Thúy quá. Phải sống hả? Không muốn chết. Mất danh tiếng một tí. Có tăng danh tiếng quá. Phải đợi một ngày nữa. Nóng quá.
Karants, do you need some?
Do you have anyone? A friend, perhaps, whom you can talk to?
I usually conduct things.
I know we've only known each other.
Thank you. Anything else?
I must leave you.
tiến nữa. Nên nhờ bên này giúp hay nhờ bên cộng đồng người bản xứ giúp anh? Mình thân với cộng đồng bản xứ hơn. Xong.
Good day.
Welcome.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Huấn luyện vài phát là nó hết giờ chứ gì. Không đội bên đấy nữa. Biết được gì đâu. Bán đi chứ để làm gì. Con này mới khó nè. 1 phút. Khó. Xong. Xịn hơn ta. 21 phút. Mười phút. Mỗi phút ở đây chuyển chữ ở đâu nhỉ?
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old
Come on, Leroy.
champions. Are you ready for the fight?
Sẵn sàng chiến đấu
Beware.
chưa?
Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Rồi luôn.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Nổ nổ nổ. Ui sao cái bè. Wait.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
And here are your winnings from the
Khiêm tốn
combat.
thôi.
You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an
Anh
extremely
này chắc là-
subtle game, and
Chắc
just
trước
as
này chắc là
satisfying as
cam-
fighting in an arena.
Chức quyền.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
Gì đó với Katina. Vui mừng khi một người khác đau khổ như vậy. Sai. Này đêm được. Ủa, thành phố say thế. Anh sẽ dùng buổi sáng. Nào, xem Katina nó như thế nào nào.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us. So long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're
Dùng cái
expecting?
mối nợ này để
Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal. You haven't learnt your lesson then. Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the enlightened. It's true.
con
But
có
if
mối thâm
someone
thù với ông
deserves
Petrus.
to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother.
Petrus biết mẹ mình.
Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true.
Tao biết.
I knew your
Con.
mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid,
Đi tới nhà tù để mà làm ân xá cho
so
tù
strange.
binh.
Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit.
Cảm thấy tội lỗi
Completely alone.
khi mà để
Why
người
talk to
đàn
others
bà đó
about it then?
chết
Why does
đục
she know?
lỗ trong tường.
One evening, in a fit of
Trong
despair,
tù.
Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can
chơi chính trị
ensure that
nữa.
all of
Ông
this
chú
serves
gửi
a
mình tới
purpose.
đây
How could
lợi
I
dụng mình.
possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a
Không
little
đơn giản như vậy đâu.
until you've taken it all in. Time
Chú mình là giờ
heals the wounds of
lợi
the
dụng mình.
soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sade. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Ai, cơ hội. Rồi. Xong một chút nhé. Bây giờ mình tới nhiệm vụ. Nợ mình, cảm thấy tội lỗi. Được rồi. Đi vô rừng mình nhờ tụi bộ lạc cứu thằng em, tin tưởng được cái đám chính trị gia rồi nhà giàu. Rút xong rồi. nói đi.
Greenblood. Glad to see you. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rolf's office?
Of course. The one that said the
Nhớ cái
recruits had
tờ
been
giấy
sent to
mà tìm
different
trong cái
governors.
văn phòng thằng Rolf
Yes.
không?
It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman.
Herman.
Somebody I'd hoped never to cross paths with again.
À,
He was the one who
Cốt
founded the
muốn điều
camp we
tra
closed.
về Herman.
And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the guard. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done. I know that he's in San Mateus.
Chơi luôn.
This quest for revenge
Tới đó.
isn't only about what happened to Raynor and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
À, cái
Isn't
San Mateus
denouncing him
này là
enough? He'll be put to death for high
đạo
treason.
chính
The
cái
guard's
compre-
reputation
Yes,
has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
If Petrus were here, he would probably tell us to do the exact opposite.
That old fox is as sly as ever. But I don't see what you're getting at.
There's a group in San Mateus that could make someone disappear in broad daylight, without anyone saying anything about it.
Those mad inquisitors.
Exactly. It might not be easy to convince our good friend Aloysius, but it's worth a try.
You're right. And if we bring Petrus, he will surely help us sway the Inquisitor. I must say, this is a horrid solution. But if anyone deserves it, it's that bastard Herman. We'll need to find him though.
À, mình
And he's been keeping a low
nhầm sử dụng
profile
cái
since the coup failed.
nhóm
And we've already
Inquisitor đó.
seen to what extent the law of silence has on the guard.
Herman.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then, agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
Ok. Vào rồi. Kẹt dưới nước rồi. Trại khai thác gỗ. Nước mình con Rehen nè.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Riêng tư.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required.
Đi gặp Manda đi.
Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
Manda. Đây đâu?
These Renaigse must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Đi. vong.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
They broke the stone and started digging under the mountain.
Đâu, thấy gì đâu.
Captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sir de Corsillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
Tụi này bị bắt vì nô lệ vậy. Bộ tộc. Bộ tộc bị bắt trong nô lệ. Lúc ok. Concilion. Đường đi của người hầu khó khăn. Qua đây. Không lấy được. Thầy ơi.
Sir de Corsillon.
Decidez, my young student. What can...
Hỏi về
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances. And the Terra Incognita will soon be... Keep doing what you're doing. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I found no traces of Professor Seraphedin yet.
That's most regrettable. But can your old
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons. But someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he's above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods. But we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives. Don't worry. We'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsillon.
Có giấy tờ rồi. Đi khám nhà thôi. rác rồi. Em vẫn còn sống. Rồi đấy. Có gì nữa? Gì vậy? Tìm im đây đấy. Tìm giấy tờ. Vô kho sách. Quá đơn giản. Địa phận này thuộc về Master Myla. Demoran. Demoran ký giấy.
It seems as though you can't decipher the glyphs of your own people's document.
I get lost in all the legal jargon. But they have Lady Moronge's seal on them. We should find her, to understand exactly what they say.
Rồi. Liên quan cũng được mấy người tế kinh hơn.
Good day, dears.
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Thích cho tôi với.
Do not worry, this type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in his other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet the mine which was located on this plot of land has been reopened, and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behaviour is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
Rồi. Đi gặp Master Myland. May à.
Come closer, good
Chiến.
Master Maillard,
Who's asking?
de Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigador. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it?
Biết
Nor are you allowed
có
to
quyền
employ slaves
mở
there.
mỏ đó không?
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along. I'm an honest merchant. I've always paid all taxes, and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I will be happy to send him the gift of
Gì
his
mà Hiểu
choice.
Lâm đây rồi.
Now, Your Excellency, if you will allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous, and you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young man. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can't fix. Goodbye, sir.
Quan trọng
Best
thế.
wishes to your cousin.
Không nghiêm trọng ảnh hưởng tới dân bản địa. Tôi là dân bản địa đây. Phải vô mét thầy. Mét thầy.
Come closer.
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sade.
Maya này.
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went
Ở
to
lại
meet
cái mỏ là
Master
sai.
Maynard.
So, what did he have to say in his defense?
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of
Dạ điếc.
these merchants are so rich that they
Maya
forget
này dạ
basic
điếc. Nói
decency.
gì anh cũng
But it's high time
Bỏ
we
người ta.
reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again,
không
Sir de
dám khai thác
Corsilion.
cái vùng đất đó nữa. Lấy đất lại. Thám thì không. Cái gỗ rồi. Mỏ. Chị đội trưởng mới nào. Ủa?
Ah, Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well, I will find out. No, thank you.
Gì? Gặp chị. Chị đội trưởng ở đâu? đâu. Ceiling. Nhưng mà ceiling đâu có ở đây. Đi rồi.
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desada and Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honourable nature that won you this post. Perhaps.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
We are here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt,
Đứng
this
sau
is
mọi chuyện.
personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word.
Hứa là đừng có
We just need your help
kiếm
to find her.
trả thù nữa nhé.
He's been hiding since the
Không
failed
chỉ là
coup.
thôi nha.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the Guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinder.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Đi thẳng tới San Mateus luôn.
What do you want now?
We have come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered. You should leave me now. You...
I came to see you in particular because I know how much you value justice. I know that political machinations have no hold over you. This man nearly plunged your entire city into chaos. Yet he got away with it with impunity. Only you can make sure he receives the punishment he deserves.
It would seem that despite your past mistakes, you are sometimes rather prescient. A traitor of this kind shouldn't be able to get away with it. And I wouldn't let myself be corrupted. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious Enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember that the Enlightened is always watching you.
Này được không ta? Ô, nhà lính.
It's blocked. A feast for the eyes, ladies.
Đây rồi.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Sieglander wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So what can I do for you?
We're looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminous jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why is that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why. And they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal.
What
do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
So you need sleeping potions, is that right?
Exactly. Come see. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Chế thuốc thôi. thương anh.
Yes.
Thủ ôm anh đây.
What can I do for you?
So you need...
Yeah.
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, let me know and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
Nothing. For now.
Đưa mấy thằng lính đi chỗ khác nữa. Tối à?
Soldiers! But, Captain, with all due respect, you're not in our...
We're supposed to stay here, Captain. We must guard the barracks.
I believe that the rank of Captain of the Guard counts regardless of regiment soldiers. Especially when the said captain reports directly to Commander Sieglinder.
If it's an order from the commander, we better obey, guys.
Oh, sorry, Captain. We didn't mean to disobey you. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Rồi.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you do it. So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse, on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurd?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Nhiều cửa vậy. Treo ra. đâu đây? Đây.
Here he is! What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Hiểu lầm nữa rồi.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
Xong.
No. What?
You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Vòng tay bạc. $54 xu. Nhật ký của Herman. Mọi thứ đã sẵn sàng cho cuộc đảo chính nè. Giấc mơ rất là lâu nay cuối cùng kết thúc ở cái nhà kho.
Kurt, are you all right?
Yes.
Ổn
Better
không
than
người anh
ever.
em?
You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Raina. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all
Cho
this.
đi tập luyện cái khóa của Rainer vậy đó. Của sai. Quan hệ anh em. Ủa. Quan hệ mấy chỗ này. Không. Máu. Ok. Tiếp.
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize. I should have spoken to you sooner. Told you what I knew and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed you should have.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you find your family.
How do you intend to...
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village. Based on what I know today, I think she was a Donegad. She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family heirloom. Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Norts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
The Norts record everything down to the gentlest breeze. They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Yes. All this is so new to me.
Let's go then.
Thuốc chữa cho thằng em đã để lâu nó chết mất.
Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is de Sade. I've come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
And you travel with a mind shaker. Strange trio.
I am Bishop Petrus, but I am not a mind shaker. A missionary. Why, pray tell, are you asking?
There are people wearing the same insignia that pass their time troubling the minds of my people.
Missionaries? I was not aware. I'm only here to accompany my friend, I assure you.
He is not a bad man, Donegad, even if his beliefs are foreign and strange.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
And that
I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these Moin Shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this Master Hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks. Good day. Are you the...
Beortir to Madren, I'd say. I am indeed one and the same person.
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here, but they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegan, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with great... I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still, and now our children disappear. This stress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the...
I will go and see them. I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands.
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way... There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I did not find the 2 others. So...
And how would I go about destroying them?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one. Or else they will... We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But the night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn.
Chiều thì thấy mà tối không thấy được. tối là cái nguy hiểm nhất.
Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive...
Yes. Yes.
What do you know?
I do not speak of things I am the Renaigse, like you. Do not understand the bond.
Đề nghị giúp đỡ.
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests.
Khó ha. Sẽ luôn. Đi thôi.
Good day. My name is Desardet from the...
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegat asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true. I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my...
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often is cute.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to...
And you...
No, he was full of joy.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't. He didn't, perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken it.
It's still a lead. Was he close to...
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother. And the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the Mindshakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while back. Because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know. But he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more. What can you tell us about him? Yeah. Could you tell?
They said there were... Now, but my brother... He told me... I don't...
The story... I must be leaving. Good day.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the mine shakers. My sister has gone missing. Then I will tell you.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since, but she never returned. I called for...
Do you know where she usually goes?
Certainly. In the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the...
No, everyone.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenmans. But it was early, and they come out mostly at...
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps they were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? Was your sister fond of a young fisherman who also disappeared by any chance?
They have known each other since they were little. Like all the children of the village, they have always been friends.
Only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the mine shakers wanted to take her. But she is promised to another.
I couldn't care less about her reputation. An engagement can be broken. If you know anything at all...
I have told you all I know. My sister is certainly wounded somewhere, or taken by the mine shakers.
Very well. Time to get on with my investigations. I must leave now.
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Naughts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
Bộ mới. Giờ hỏi về bạn mình.
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions, and our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on TF who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Captain Lissandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
Desarde?
Yes, Admiral?
Don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
Captain Reuben?
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of...
Desarde.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your...
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Thélème. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
Cô bé Alba, Jessica Alba, tích. Lúc này tìm người mất tích.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board.
Bé trở nên ít nói.
You can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else.
I have the feeling that what aroused your suspicions most is the fact that she was a volunteer.
You must understand that volunteers are very rare, especially from Thélème. Their beliefs are quite contrary to our philosophy. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board. And by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
sir, good people.
Oh, it's you all over.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong... What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the...
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
Huh. This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Customs Officer Alric. What can I do for you?
Desade, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
Vài vấn đề. Anh quan. Okay, hàng hóa của anh quán.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yeah, we seize cargo sometimes to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a...
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite a nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest, but I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Auric. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Okay.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
tiếp. Để khi ra đánh nhau và mình sẽ cướp được chìa khóa. Sau đó mình cùng ra có vài giấy tờ thư.
So, were you satisfied with your inspections, son?
Look at this.
You work for Egon? Have you come to ensure my loyalty? Well, you can tell him that I didn't say anything, right?
In fact, you just did. So you are a member of this gang?
No, you don't understand. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon?
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold. He maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children, maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Anh ấy thì mình sẽ giết anh ấy, sẽ lấy được cái này. Cứ thật.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do for you?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare knots that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me any...
Oh, I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew. But she pulls her weight. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught.
Would you know where I could find her?
No. I wouldn't. She missed roll call. Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
What have you been up to?
Nothing
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
Hey.
Good, thank you.
Then straight to it.
I'm looking for a Nort.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time. Did you try the... Don't give me... No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to... It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
How have things...
I didn't consider then I go from... Anything else?
I need to...
Smooth sailing.
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
You'll find all you need. Welcome! Have you seen any... Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Come closer, good people.
This time, you are going too far. I will not let you say one more word.
That's it. You can shout all you want.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see how tough? You don't know who you're messing with.
My child, I doubt that your job as legate involves managing fights between drunkards.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Oh, he thinks we'll allow that to happen.
On guard, sir!
Maybe in life,
tay không? Đây.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. He'll be here soon.
My friend, I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool! Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate, a noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Alric? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Alric. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
This poor man trusted us. His rescue.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
Shut up! I'm gonna come and save you.
For pity's sake, spare me!
Sao ta? Để thằng này đánh chết, theo dõi được ngàn canh, cứu thằng này bị lộn. Cứu người đã.
My friend!
But you know, no, Mr. E. I didn't have a...
It's just someone smart for me.
This poor man trusted us.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
Let me live!
Be careful, my child! You...
Let's go. Chưa kịp ngó gì hết.
But you know, it's just so much for me.
This poor man trusted us. To his rescue.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
I didn't betray you! Help
owe you my life, Your Excellency.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Auric managed to loosen his tongue.
Sao ta? Để thằng kia kết.
Here is your weapon. It has been made new.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more on Ormanawi than Renaitse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great tunnelan of clear skin. The others seemed to follow him. I felt that he called them, that he fed them rage, and that his place is not here.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I was only able to track him to his lair, a cavern. I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
That he was brought here to attract the others and make them rage. By men. The Renaig say. But I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it. Nothing more.
I must be going.
Do you have any news? Do you?
Not yet. Tell me about
But now...
Do you know how to fight?
No.
Very well.
It is possible.
I must leave now. Given the presence of the Tenlans in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here. I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Is running out.
We are near water, in the area the fisherman's brother mentioned. A nest must be close to here. Still, the ideal. I must secure the dominant one before destroying it.
Running out! Take a potion!
Good day. I am the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated
Have you heard about the Tenlen attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlens is somehow linked to the demons on the isle. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us some... One more thing.
Yes?
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? No.
I must go.
blue bloods, they aren't worth tuppence. All these blue bloods, they aren't worth tuppence. Our enemies. All these blue bloods, they aren't worth
xong hàng quán này không lấy chìa khóa.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
Xong lại nha.
The dominant one only came out at dawn. I should come back later. I need a bit of practice. Basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half-eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail. That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of. is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the The third nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
Protect me in this battle! Shadow engulf our
enemies! 3 corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The 2 others are more recent, a man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt. They were dragged here and devoured alive. What a tragic fate. I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
magic is running out. Take a potion.
Sao lên lấy được cái này đây?
Found the Dara, Grimeter down.
Protect me in this battle!
Rồi, đây. Vậy tại đây. Tiếp tục. Tiếp tục về của làng này. Bye bye anh em.